on the issues in the country. I have said when we were in there that we need to get to a place where certain decisions are only left to younger generations. And I've given the example of a suggestion that was made by one of the elders in this country to build apartments in Nairobi National Park. And my position is that we should ask the children whether they want to continue seeing animals at Nairobi Park or they want to see apartments. That decision surely cannot be for people over the age of 70. So it is important to have these conversations. I was giving the example that when I was at the University of Nairobi in the early 2000s, we used to pay only 6,000 shillings per semester for the accommodation. Now they're telling me it's upwards of 40,000 Kenya shillings. And this is something that as a generation who enjoyed that benefit ourselves, we must be fair to this generation also and give them a chance at education and not to stifle it by making it expensive for them to go to school. So how do these issues come up if you don't talk? But what they have told us is that now the older generations need to do less talking and more listening. And as a party, ODM, we are committing here today that we will do more listening than talking. And when we give these young people opportunity to speak to the country, please don't harass them the way you are trying to harass them. It is not fair. It is the first time that this young lady is answering questions from the press, and I have done this for 8 years. This can be very intimidating. So mwapeleke pole pole hata nyinyi. Ndio tuwakubalie wafanye nini? Waongee. Si ati ukiongea unaanza kuulizwa maswali mingi. Hapana, muwasikize. Sawa?
My name is Wamala from West TV. My question to you, as SG, you've expressed your regrets as a party signing an MOU with you. So, do you consider getting out of the MOU, or you have to?
That's not a decision for SIFUNA. That is not a decision for SIFUNA. You know how decisions of ODM are made. They are made after meetings of organs of the party. There is an NDC that has been called for October, is it? Yes. So I am sure once it, you know, SIFUNA as SG, I am only a spokesperson. And a spokesperson cannot speak for themselves. You say things that have been resolved. So I am sure you will be welcome to Mombasa during the NDC. Decisions will be taken at that meeting and everybody will be told. Last question, Leoni Sato. Si ulikuwa ushauliza bro. First of all, let me tell you that as a party we already condemned any member of parliament or any person standing up to claim that they will interfere with elections. As you know, ODM has been a victim of election rigging for many elections. So it is not the position of ODM to countenance, to support, or to even condone the thought of interference with elections. These young people will tell you that they are waiting. They are very eager, just like I was in 2002, to be given a ballot, so that people hear from them directly. So anyone who will tell you that you can come and speak and say this is how you want the country to go, and then somebody comes and changes that election, wametuambia haitakalika, hakutakalika huko Kenya, na haitakubalika mtu yoyote kuinterfere na uchaguzi, si ndio? So we condemn in the strongest term any person, be it from ODM, be it from any other political party. And as I've said, we have institutions in this country. We have the IEBC, who used to summon us every day to their boardroom when Chebukati was chair. For even a minor infraction, I would find myself there answering questions every day. We want the IEBC to summon these people who are threatening to interfere with elections, not just condemn in a letter. We want them to be summoned there. And the NCIC, because we all know what happened in 2007. The precursor of the violence was the interference of the elections of 2007. So anybody who's talking about interference with the election is actually a threat to this country, and they must be dealt with. I want to call the NCIC and IEBC. Summon these people. ODM will not protect anyone, even if it is from within our ranks. Thank you. I want us to... There is nothing like a candidate, Madam. You know, I've been a leader of this political party for 8 years now. I wish political parties had the powers that people imagine we do have. All of us, a political party only exists for politics. If, for instance, today I go and beat my neighbor at home, that is not a matter you ask ODM, what are you going to do to Sifuna? That is criminal conduct. That is why we are saying there are institutions who should enforce the law. If I go and break the law there, today I go and drink and fight in a bar, you don't ask Raila, what will you do to Sifuna? No. I should be arrested in the police and be taken to court, because political parties don't enforce criminal law. There is institutions for that. That is why the police exists. So anybody breaching the law, breaking the law, should be subject to the law. And that's what we are saying. For us, we can only condemn and disassociate ourselves from such pronouncements as believers in democracy. Thank you very much. Mungu wabariki. Always a pleasure to have you here. Asanteni sana.